All right. Before we jump into this one, we gotta say, unfortunately, Sunil is not part of the podcast anymore. But on a brighter note, we can look forward to the future with Spencer Miller as our new co-host.
Hey guys.
Anyway, we're the Alright Podcast. If it's your first time listening, Spencer and I review an album each week, give our thoughts and theories, and might teach you something. Then at the end, we say our final review. And if that's something you're into, then subscribe or follow whatever. And something about us. We're young, but we got a kind of unique love and passion for music. We look deeper into it than other people, and we just love talking about it. We love having discussions with people, seeing everybody else's opinions clashing. Yeah, Spencer, you got anything to add on to that?
Not really. I mean, like you said, we're young. If you don't agree with our opinions, I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah,
it's
and
the point of music.
Being young, like, that's just another perspective. It's pretty interesting to see how different age groups talk about music together.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting. And every other week, we have a guest that decides the album. And although we don't have a guest this week, we've cooked up a real nice episode for you guys. We're doing Rodeo by Travis Scott. Alright Podcast has already done Utopia by Travis, but instead of doing his most recent LP, we are taking it back to his debut, which was a hit and really put him on the map. And I mean, it's still being played at his concerts and getting tons of streams to this day.
Oh, yeah.
Some fan favorites on this album. So do you want to jump into it?
I think I would.
I do too. Pornography, first track. What'd you give this?
A 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. We're
Okay.
locked.
We are locked.
Not the favorite stamp, but
No,
I mean,
it's a great opener though.
it's an insane intro and like that.
The beat switch. Oh my gosh.
The beat switch is insane. Like, I kind of thought it was just a beat drop, but no, it's fully a beat switch. And guys, Travis Scott, if you don't know, he's known for his beat switches. He's mastered that art, I feel like, out of anybody. I mean, just think about his hits. I mean, everybody listening to this podcast, I'm sure, has heard of Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
That's like 3 beat switches. He's known for it at this point. Like, he's just so good at it. But, I mean, it's a great start to the album, in my opinion. I think it shows a lot of what he wanted to accomplish with this album. It's got the echoey vocals and the auto-tune, chorus. And, I mean, he tries a lot with this album. He really goes ambitious for his debut, which is kind of rare. Usually people try to play a little conservative. Yeah. And then later in their career, they try to switch it up.
Just start with a bang. I mean,
I know.
It's just a all-around great song.
And I mean, he started off his career with such an ambitious album, and to this day, he's still innovating.
Yep.
It's insane.
Getting better and better.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. But what else do you guys say about this song?
I don't know. You kind of went through everything I was going to say. I'm not going to lie.
That's envy.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, there's
just 2 halves of the song, and they're both really good.
And there's like a lot of cool layers and details in this song. There's like a lot of piano at some points. And then it goes right into the beat switch. But yeah, On My Diss Side.
Feat Quavo.
Yeah, featuring Quavo, first feature.
It's a good second song. I have it at 8.5. What about you?
I have this song at a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure this is the lowest. Yeah, this is the lowest rating on the whole album. But it's just so repetitive, man.
Yeah, that's true. They do just keep on saying the title all over and
I
over
know.
and over
The diss side part is definitely better than the Oh My part.
Yeah.
IMO. But like, it's just so repetitive.
Yeah.
It's so annoying to me.
Yeah. I do think Quavo's verse is pretty solid, though.
I just think it's solid. I think it's normal. I don't think it's much to talk about. I don't know. Honestly, by the end, it sounds boring, which is rare from Travis Scott.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know. It's
definitely, for me, one of the least listened to songs in the albums for sure. Like, when I was listening to this song again doing my notes and stuff, like, it's been a while since I've listened to it. So it's a little fresh for me again, but yeah, it's alright. It's a good song.
And I think, like, the only time, like, I can't see somebody putting this on a playlist.
No.
I can only see people listening to this while they're listening to the album.
Yeah.
But it isn't it for me. I just get a feeling from it that isn't good. It's just boring. 3500.
I absolutely love this song. A
Featuring
9
Future and
Oh,
2 Chains.
my bad.
Featuring Future and 2
And
Chains.
2 Chains.
9.5?
9.5 out of 10.
9.5. That's pretty close to a 10, guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty close. 7 out of 10.
Wow.
I know. And it's
Interesting.
weird because I have this song in like a bunch of playlists.
Yeah, I think it's a great playlist song.
Yeah, I think it's high energy.
Yeah,
I mean,
energy. The chorus, just love it. I don't know.
yeah, I think it's got a hard chorus. I like 2 Chainz verse more than Future's verse, surprisingly. What verse do you think is better, Travis, Future, or 2 Chainz?
I think Travis number 1. I was gonna say Future number 2 though. I like Future's a little.
And
And
I
then 2
feel like
Chainz.
most
It's
people
close
say
though
that.
for sure. They're all good verses.
I just feel like with the beat, 2 Chainz just goes in hard,
Yeah.
heavy,
Yeah,
and he just hits a sweet spot.
that is true.
You know, and I think like, what we were saying, like, I think objectively, it should be like a 8.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just a 7. I don't get a great feeling from this song. I honestly can't trace back to where that feeling comes from. It's just not.
See, the thing is, I'm kind of the other way around. Objectively, I don't know if this is a 9.5 song, but like, for me, it just kind of is. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
what it is.
interesting. That's cool. But Wasted, featuring Juicy J. I have no idea who Juicy J is.
I
Still.
don't either. No, this is so far the lowest rated song, 7.5.
6.5.
Yeah, just kind of forgetful song. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, forgettable. Yeah.
I don't have too much to say about this song.
It's kind of the first application of the low voice changer, which is
Yeah.
pretty iconic
Yeah.
for Travis now.
Yeah.
You hear that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I love the beat,
Yeah, it's a good beat. It's kind of what I wrote down too.
and like, I feel like Juicy J kind of knew the mission. He had a great dynamic at the start,
Mm-hmm.
but then, honestly, this is gonna sound mean towards Juicy J. No hate. I don't know who he is, but no hate.
There's a couple artists on this song where you don't really know. At least one more, I would
But
say.
like, I just think he's given the spotlight too long on this song.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
like sounds like he was just up there with the mic and like he was waiting for it to be over and it just wasn't over. It kept
Yeah.
going and he kind of just started doing some random stuff because it was awkward.
Yeah.
It sounds bad, man. I think it should have been balanced a little more with Travis. First part is actually so good. Like if it was just like the first 20 seconds, I'd give it like a
Yeah.
7.5 or an 8.
I would agree. Like I was pretty hyped from the start, and then it kind of just
And then
tailed
it
off.
deteriorates deteriorates so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end I'm not digging it. 90210 featuring Casey Hill.
I don't know if I'm gonna get hate for this or not, but this is a 10 out of 10
This is
song
a
for
10
me.
out of 10 easily, man.
It's been the 10 out of 10 forever.
And this is also a favorite stamp. Let's get to my favorite stamp.
It's hard. I don't even know if it's my favorite.
I
stamp.
know 100% what you're giving the favorite stamp to.
I would say it's not my favorite stamp, but it's my second favorite stamp.
I know what your favorite stamp is, though.
'Kay.
We'll
Okay.
get to it, though.
Okay.
I mean, I have a guess, and I think it's right. Like, who doesn't give this song a 10
right.
out of 10,
It's
man?
such a perfect.
It's
song
like
overall.
easily one of the most famous Travis
Mhm.
songs now, and it's still
Yeah.
hitting in the souls of every Travis fan.
And it sounds better at concert too. It's like.
And yeah. And like I was saying with the first track, guys, Travis's talents for beat switches is
Oh
unmatched.
my gosh.
Insane beat switch on this song.
And Casey Hill just sounds so amazing on this.
Casey Hill sounds gorgeous on this one.
Yeah.
It's honestly a masterpiece. Like the
Mhm.
drums and the Kanye sample. He sampled Kanye on this one.
Yeah.
He sampled Kanye sampling something. So it's like
That's
a
crazy.
double sample, I guess. If you guys don't know, the sample is Family Business. That ball, and yeah, that's really all I gotta say about it. Favorite stamp.
Yeah.
Pray for Love, featuring The Weeknd.
Solid 8.
I give this one a 9.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love Pray for Love. I think The Weeknd sounds incredible.
I was gonna say that's
on
my
it.
favorite part is the weekend.
Yeah, The Weeknd sounds incredible. And like they've got great chemistry on
Yeah.
every song they
Multiple
collab
songs
on.
together.
Like this is probably the best example of their chemistry. Like especially there's a certain part I'm talking about where Travis' voice is kind of humming, singing, kind of a mix of it, and the Weeknd's kind of just singing, and they're clashing, and they're mixing,
it works.
and they're harmonizing, and it sounds so good. It's all over the place, but it's got that internal harmony that you can just feel.
I like
to it. That takes talent.
I don't know. Towards the end, kind of that Weeknd verse, just him. I don't know. That's just like a Weeknd sounding like I haven't really heard before, and it was just really good.
I really like. Yeah, I thought you were actually gonna go negative on that. I thought you were gonna say you don't like the Weeknd verse, but yeah, I love the Weeknd verse on this. I think it's sick.
Yeah.
It would be a 10, but it gets a little repetitive. A little repetitive at some points, and I think that's kind of a common theme now this far.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I think Travis was just trying like a little too hard to be different. Since it's his debut, he's got to come in with a bang. And like, he's kind of just like keeping the songs longer and longer because he's trying to make something really like a masterpiece. And he does with a couple of these. Like, I think 90210 is a masterpiece.
Right.
But I think he was trying to make like every song like that. And he just couldn't. But I think it's time for Nightcrawler. Featuring
Sway Lee and Chief
This
Keef.
guy, I haven't heard of him. Chief Beef. I don't know this guy. I don't know. Sway Lee. 10 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10.
Shoot, I thought this was going to be your favorite stamp.
It's not. It's very, probably one of the, in my book, one of the closest to 10 out of 10 songs out there. But it's
How
just,
the hell is this not a 10 out of 10?
I don't know, honestly.
This is an easy 10 for me. These 3 songs are banger and banger and banger. 90210,
it's
Pray
a
for Love.
great, like.
Yeah, it goes crazy.
Song. I mean, the energy is just unmatched.
Yeah, energy's insane. And those synths, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, bro. It's crazy, man.
It's just great on the playlist. Such a safe aux song, I would say. Like,
yeah, exactly. Sway Lee verse is actually my favorite on this song.
I 100% agree.
It sounds like so punk. Like the beat I'm talking about, actually, the siren beats, they always hit so hard. It just like sounds punk. It sounds rebellious. It sounds sick. And my favorite part of the song is, I brought the party favors. Just get piped.
Okay.
No, that's not what he says. He says get piped.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
You got it wrong.
My bad.
Fake fan. But yeah, I don't know. That Sway Lee verse just always makes me smile. I just like, I'm feeling it. You feel me? Chief Keef's verse, on the other hand, also hard.
I was gonna say,
it does, like, when you look a little more in depth at it, it's a little whack, like with the lines, walk up in the gun store, I order me some guns, and order me for lunch. But I still think that's kind of funny, so it's cool, you know. And like, man, Travis goes crazy on this too. I just think he got a lot of good points with this song. I think it's an easy 10 for me.
I'll give you the only reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 for me.
Okay, I'm interested.
And this isn't even the song's fault. It's more of TikTok's fault. This song was a 10 out of 10 probably a couple months ago, but TikTok is kind of isn't. I wouldn't say it's ruined it, but it's brought it down from a 10 out of 10.
TikTok's got a hold of Nightcrawler?
Yes.
Shoot.
And I don't know if any of our followers like know what I'm talking about, but there's just some trends out there right now that take it, and it's like, it just makes it a little worse just because, honestly, songs just be worse on TikTok. I don't know what to say.
Shoot. See? It's another pro of not being on TikTok.
Yeah.
All these songs are fully preserved for me.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. Bro, Nightcrawler in concert too. If you guys don't know, we both were at the.
It was definitely a top 5 song for me that he played.
It was insane. Man, this song just gives me so much energy. And like, he whispers when he's like, when the night crawls. That part literally gives me chills. It gives me chills. Yeah, just perfect song for me. He tried something and he did it perfectly.
Yeah. It's not like your normal Travis Scott song, but it just works so well.
Piss on Your Grave. 9 out of 10. Featuring Kanye West.
This is actually like a 7.5 out of 10. I wasn't a huge fan of the song at all. And honestly, the drumming's good at the start. Like, it's a good start. And I don't know. Kanye's verse for me is just kind of whack. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like a lot of people say that. I feel like that's kind of a common opinion. And I gotta say, since the first time I listened to this album, this song's been pretty high up for me. It's just like, it's extremely memorable for me too, which is weird. I'll never forget Piss on Your Grave.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, I do think it's slept on a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, the crazy drum breaks, it's sick. And like, it kind of switches up the style of the rest of the album. I mean, there's not those like soul drums. Like the main drums, they don't really focus that in for the other ones. But I think it's aggressive, rebellious, and like high energy. I think that's exactly that's exactly what they had in mind. And the only reason it's not a 10, I just think it's missing something. Just a little bit of like oomph, and it would have been a 10 for me. But yeah, it's still like a high rating for me. I love this one. But yeah, you're not digging it?
I'm not. I just want another song that's just like kind of like wasted. It's not really a huge reason why I didn't really like it. Besides maybe Kanye's verse wasn't my favorite. Just didn't feel it. Like I wouldn't add it to a playlist or anything.
I have a couple of those where it kind of just feels normal.
Yeah.
But I'll get to that. Antidote.
9 out of 10. A lot of nostalgia with this song.
8.5 out of 10. So I'm pretty close.
Yeah.
Classic Travis sound.
Definitely one of his more famous songs for sure.
Yeah, at this point, 100%. But I think like, when I think of Travis Scott, I think of a song that sounds like this.
Yep.
It sounds like him. He's got a style in it, and it sounds like this. You know, it's got so many layers.
Yeah. A lot
so
of
many like.
Astroworld is kind of based off this song. I would say like there's a lot of songs pretty close to Astroworld.
You think this song like could have been on Astroworld and it would have fit?
I think so.
I think so too. I was just asking. I think it's got a lot of interesting like little details to it that just. I think that's one of the things that Travis thrives on, his little tiny details that just make the song.
Yeah. I
love this song, you know. Sick ass song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of all I gotta say.
I got one more thing about Antidote. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever played Madden. Well, I'm sure you have.
I have played Madden, actually.
I think Madden 20. I don't know if you know or not, but this song was on the soundtrack.
I don't have Madden 20.
I'm pretty sure it's Madden 20.
I have Madden 20.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but dude, I don't know. It's just such good memories. I love Madden 20, and this song is just like.
Did you play it during COVID?
Makes me think of Madden 20. It's another reason why I just love this song.
See,
so
like,
much.
if I had a memory of a song during COVID, I would like that song less.
I don't know. Gaming COVID I loved gaming COVID.
I just played Minecraft the whole time.
See, I wish you played Fortnite, because then it Quarantine Chapter 2 Season 2.
Nah, I didn't play for the entirety of Chapter 2. Wait a minute. Is this a gaming channel?
We're getting off
track. Or is
track.
this a music
podcast?
podcast?
Getting off track.
Yeah, we got to stay professional. Impossible. Like how it's impossible for us to stay on track. 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I did a 9, so I mean, not 10 out of 10, but still a damn good song.
Yeah. I think Travis did something on this song that he himself hasn't recreated much, and other artists haven't either. I think this song's really unique. It's got great vocal tones. It's got great vibes, you know. It's unique. It's innovative. I think it's easy to look over it. But when you really dive into like how special this song is, you'll see how great it is.
I just love how slow and methodical it is.
And like people are like, oh, it's too long, but it's like, no, it's not. And I also reviewed this like really late, and I'm actually pretty sure like I almost fell asleep. Like I was sleeping for like a tiny bit of it, and honestly, I made it better. I recommend for you guys to listen to Rodeo and like fall in and out of sleep as you listen to it, and it'll make the album better.
That's crazy. I love that.
Yeah. What do you gotta say about this? Why is it a 9?
What'd you say?
Why is it a 9?
I don't know. Like, like he said, it's just kind of slow, makes you sleepy. But like, I love how on some songs high energy, and then you kind of go to that, and it just works in with all the other songs. Like you're going from high energy with like Piss on Your Grave and Nightcrawler, and then you kind of come to Antidote, which is still kind of high energy, and then you come to Impossible, and then we also get to Maria I'm Drunk, which are both slow, and I just love that.
Speaking of Maria I'm Drunk, that's the next song. Let's review Maria I'm Drunk.
Favorite stamp?
Oh, favorite. I gave this one a 10 too. Featuring Justin Bieber and Young Thug. Whack ass lineup.
Yep, but it works.
He created a really interesting features for this one, but I think it paid off. I think it paid off well.
I think Biebs sounds so good.
Bro, why is Justin so damn tough?
Yeah.
Like, why is he like top 5 rappers of all time on this song?
He gets overlooked because of his, obviously his pop days.
Baby. But he's like tough on this.
But he's tough on rap.
Travis saw the vision.
Yeah.
I don't love Young Thug, but I do love him on this song.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love the start, and then it kind of pauses almost, and then you get the Travis Scott. Oh my God, I love that first song.
Travis Scott. Yeah, that's sick. The beat switches.
Yeah.
Completely, 100%, fully unique. I never heard anything like it before, and
I
it's...
know. You can say that on multiple songs in this album.
But like Maria I'm Drunk, I could argue that it might be one of Travis's number one best beat switch.
It's a top 3 Travis song of all time for me.
Top 3? That's crazy. Nightcrawler's gotta be up there. Honestly, like, I gotta give 90210 the favorite stamp though. Like, it's so close between like.
I can't, I don't know. It's so hard, bro. It's so close.
For me, the favorite stamp's really close between Nightcrawler and 90210. But 90210, just like, I've got nostalgia with it too.
Yeah.
It just gives me a feeling that's like super,
I think it was
just really good.
Possibly the first Travis Scott song. One of the first Travis Scott.
Mine was Sicko Mode.
It definitely is Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
Think about it.
That's what like got me into rap.
It's low-key Sicko Mode, probably Antidote, and then maybe 90210 were some of the first.
Speaking of Astroworld, we're gonna review that in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks.
Do we reveal the?
Yeah, it's Mav. Mav's the guest.
Watch her as Liam. I'm not gonna lie, that was Maria.
No, Liam chose Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. He's in 3 weeks.
That's right.
Yeah, we don't like. Mav's just a normal dude, so it's not spoiling much. Yeah, he's gonna be like,
what he's gonna say?
Sicko Mode 10, Stargazing 10.
He's not really gonna have any unpopular opinions.
Much love to Mav.
Yeah, we love Mav.
Yeah. And next week, should we reveal the guest? No, we're not gonna reveal it actually. Yeah, you did. We're gonna review 1999 by Joey Badass. I'm really excited for that. Flying High
by Toro with Toro Y.
Featuring Toro E. Moy. Toro E. No, it's Y, yeah, but in Spanish that's pronounced E.
Yeah, I don't take Spanish, so.
I'm in Spanish too, not to brag.
I'm in French too.
If it was French, you'd be like, croissant, croissant, the ho. Featuring Toro E. Moy. Bro, I completely forgot about this Toro E. Moy part of the song.
I didn't, and I'm gonna talk about that.
But it's pretty rad. I think it's rad.
I actually really like this song, 8.5, and I didn't think I was gonna like it.
I think I gave it an 8.
I think it's an underrated song on the album.
No.
You don't think so?
I think it's rated correctly.
I like the energy.
Okay, I think you're gonna get this, and the viewers will have to let me know if they get this, but Toro E. Moy kind of gives me some Tame Impala vibes.
Yes.
He gives me some Tame Impala vibes. I was
actually gonna say that.
Yeah, really? It's written down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like... maybe it's a stretch because like I just know Tame Impala and it's a dude singing like that, but I don't know, man. Whatever. I love the bongos. I think they're bongos.
Yeah.
Like don't.
I just think it's so funny that I've never heard of this guy before.
Toro y Moi? You've never heard of Toro y Moi?
Have you?
No.
Okay.
Nobody knows who Toro y Moi.
But he did a good job. I don't know.
Yeah, I think his part's pretty sick. Again, it's getting a little repetitive again.
Yeah. No,
in this
for
part of the
sure.
album,
They do
but-
say flying high quite a bit.
He says flying high, shoddy, a lot of times.
Yep.
I do think this song recovers a little bit more than usual
Mm-hmm.
with like the beat doing some wacky stuff and
Mhm.
synths and piano. I think that they do a lot of cool things to save it. But yeah, I think it's a solid song. I think it's a solid 8. I don't
Mhm.
think it's anything above or below an 8. Toro y Moi, shout out.
We love you.
Let's get
Wherever
Toro
you
y
are.
Moi. I thought Toro y Moi was going to be 2 people. Because, like,
Toro.
Y in
Moi.
Spanish is, like, and. So I thought it'd be 2 people. And, like, in my notes I wrote they. But then it's just a
It could be
dude.
they then.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I should have been more careful. I can tell. 7.5 out of 10.
8. I feel like kind of forgettable.
I swear this song isn't real. Nobody, I challenge you guys, without listening to this song or looking at the lyrics, tell me one bar from
Right.
this song from memory. It's impossible.
Exactly.
It's not possible. Nobody
I had
can
to
do it.
listen to this song multiple times to even remember some of the things I was gonna say about it.
I already forgot the hook.
I was gonna say it's a good energy song, but then there's the chorus. But I really like when Travis comes in after the chorus, cause he really spits every single time, which kind of saves the song for me.
Yeah. I definitely think Travis is one of the most innovative rappers out there, but with this song, I just think it's so normal. You know?
Mhm.
Travis is so innovative that when he doesn't do things to his maximum potential, it kind of gets a worse rating than like if this song was made by somebody else, just because I see so much that Travis could have done and it wasn't executed on this one. But he does say Bumbleclot, which is funny.
He does.
So
He does. I forgot about that.
I gotta give it an 8 for Bumbleclot. I think I'm gonna move it up.
Yes.
Gotta give it an 8 for solely for Bumbleclot.
Bumbleclot.
Bumbleclot. Is that all we gotta say? Just Bumbleclot about
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah.
If I could pick one word to describe
Bumbleclot
this
out of
one,
10.
yeah, I give this one a Bumbleclot out of 10. That would be like a cam rating. Infinity out of 10. 9.9 out of 10. Bumbleclot out of 10. Apple Pie.
9 out of 10.
8 out of 10. 2 8s in a row. No, the last one's still 7.5. No, the last one's a Bumbleclot out of 10.
Mhm.
actually.
This song I was not a big fan of when I first listened to it, but
Really?
man, it's like grown on me quite a bit. I think it's grown on me the most out of any song on the song.
If I could pick like a string of words to describe this song, I'd say it's good and I like it. That's all I gotta say about it, really.
Okay.
The intro style type voice comes in,
Yeah.
and like when he says "survive the rodeo," that part gave me chills.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I still think
Yeah.
it's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, is this the normal outro? Because I know this is the deluxe that we're reviewing, because the deluxe is the only one on Spotify.
I don't know.
I think this is the normal outro. That's a complete guess, but I think it's probably
I'm
the
pretty sure it
the
is
normal
because
outro.
I don't. When I look on Rodeo on Apple Music, at least it didn't say like deluxe or anything. Wait, let me look at it.
No, it doesn't say deluxe, but it's got the alternate deluxe cover. I know
Okay.
it's the deluxe. Also,
I think that's just normal.
I saw on like the Travis Scott CD, Nightcrawler was called Night Call. And now that I think of it, the lyrics do kind of sounds like when the night calls, not when the night crawls.
It's
I-
it
I was-
definitely- I swear he's saying when the night calls instead of
Yeah,
when the
I
night calls.
swear.
You know what that kind of reminds me of?
What?
So, like, on TikTok when you use that sound or whatever, you say something like "when the night call," right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like part of it, and then you like type that out. I don't know. I'm not gonna explain the trend, but some girl said "when the night crawls" instead of call, and then everybody else says "calls" on the trend, and they're like clowning them for saying crawls. So I don't know if it is calls or crawls.
It's got to be calls.
Yeah, that's
and
what I
also,
think it
like
is.
I saw it, it was named Night Call.
But the
but
title doesn't
Nightcrawler-
make much sense with it.
Nightcrawler is a tough ass title.
It's such
though.
a tough title.
Whatever. Okay, all right, guys. Travis Scott named a song after the All Right podcast. Guys, this is so exciting. Okay, all right, featuring Schoolboy Q. It's named after us, so it's a 10 out of 10. But if it wasn't named after us, I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, what did you give this?
9.
You gave Okay, all right a 9 out of 10.
I love this song.
I love Schoolboy Q. I think he's slept on.
Yeah.
I'm always talking about him. Num Num Juice. That song's hard. But on this song, I think he's a little annoying.
He is. I don't know. I kind of like the kind of back vocals from him, like
I'm not glazing.
ad-libs, I guess. So.
Yeah, I do like the Schoolboy Q ad-libs. I'll agree with you on that. But I'm not glazing, but like the all right part is definitely better than the okay part, in my
The
opinion.
beat switch is very good, and
Yeah.
it gets slower, methodical. I don't even know who's like the. I swear it's a girl. Like,
I was
who
gonna
is
say
that?
too. Who is the girl? Is it Schoolboy Q?
I looked on the credentials.
Yeah, I did too.
It says nothing about.
I did too, and I didn't see it. And it said performed by, and it's only. It must be Schoolboy Q.
It has to be
Must be
somehow.
Schoolboy
he
Q
might
singing.
be transgender midway through the.
Wait,
the song.
another they them. There's two non-binary people on
Maybe
this album.
Schoolboy is a person. Then Q is
Oh.
another person.
It's like Tori Imoue.
Yeah.
I think we just cracked the code.
Yep.
Or maybe Toro was on Flying High. Wait, is that the right song?
Yep.
Yeah. And then Moy came on this one.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Any of these theories could be correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Travis, please confirm if you're seeing this.
The All Right beat is definitely lacking, though. I hate to say it about
I'll
our
agree with
own
that
song. Should this be like the intro song to our podcast?
from now on.
Okay, all right. Wait, what is the All Right like chorus even? I don't even know. I don't know. Honestly, I've never liked this song a ton. But it's named after us, so I'm gonna give it a Bomboclat out of 10. Another Bomboclat out of 10.
Valid.
Never Catch Me.
The last song on the album.
Such a cool bass line for the intro.
Mhm.
Love that. And I'm definitely seeing some Kanye influence on this one, especially with the high pitched sample.
What'd you give it?
I forgot to rate this one. So what'd you rate this one? Now I'm gonna try to remember.
So like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I got this one an 8 out of 10. I'm pretty sure I wrote that and it just didn't save or something. Yeah, cool drums.
It's not a bad ending. It's just not another.
I
not one of the most like memorable songs.
I just think a bunch of these songs are missing some like Travis pizzazz on it.
To make it like to make you want to come back to
Exponential,
it.
you know? Yeah, but let's dive into the overall thoughts. I'll go first. Kanye once said in an interview that Travis was a combination of Kid Cudi, A$AP Rocky, and himself, Kanye. And I think to this day that's still so accurate, especially with like all the Yeezus inspiration on Utopia now. But I mean, especially with his debut, you see a lot of inspiration of Kanye and Cudi with the vocals. I think for the vocals, it's mostly A$AP and Cudi, and then the production is a lot of Cudi and Kanye. I don't know, but like the vocals are kind of all three together. But I think those three artists are perfectly describing Travis Scott. For me, I always look at this album as kind of just like normal with some bangers.
Yeah.
And from re-listening to it, it confirms that thought, maybe even greater than before.
What do you give it?
I'll give it an 8. Just because of the high points, or else it would have been a 7.5. It probably is a 7.5, but I'll give it an 8 for naming a song after us and Bomboclat.
True.
Yeah.
I love this album probably much more than Ryan does.
Yeah.
I have it at a 9 out of 10 at the album, and which makes it a lot more interesting with this other albums. 'Cause I think I rated Utopia 9 out of 10, and then Astroworld is right there, probably a little better. I would say it's a little better than Rodeo and Utopia. But man,
we'll find out in 5 weeks.
Those 3 albums are just great run, you know, like.
That is a great run.
And he's still going. He's still dropping music.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't have too much to say about this album. The high points are very high, but I wouldn't say the low points are very low, though, like maybe Ryan says. Because I don't think he really has a bad song on this album. It's just a little repetitive here and there.
They just become so normal for me.
Yeah.
So normal that I kind of just don't like it, you know? But it's subjective.
But I hadn't really listened to this album all the way through. It was probably last year since I listened all the way through. And I learned some stuff, so that's good. And that's what I like.
I listened to it all the way through 3 years ago. And I like it the exact same.
Okay. Okay.
Literally no change in my opinions.
That's alright, yeah.
Except for maybe Nightcrawler has gone better. Up. Yeah. Okay. That's probably the only change. Alright. That's it, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. Bomboclat.